So I figured I'd just make a video before going to work. I'm getting that weird bit of sleep where you know you're dreaming and you know you're asleep, but you also know that you're conscious enough to be awake. Yeah, I'm in that state. Doesn't also help that my cat keeps trying to climb over me and over my head whenever I'm trying to sleep in the morning. So that is getting annoying, but I can't put him anywhere else because my mother likes to have the room door open at night to let cool air circulate in, so I can't put him anywhere else. Yeah, my mood is still, down. I've noticed, however, increasing the dosage of Abilify has at least improved my mood a little bit. But I don't know if 5 milligrams is going to be enough. We went from 2 to 5, and it feels like it's still going to be like maybe another 5 before, I feel okay. But that seems like a very high dose, because I also don't know what the side effects are for higher dosages. But, I honestly don't care what happens to me physically, so it doesn't really matter. But if it makes me feel better, then great. I think today after the gym, I'm gonna try to do a shoulder workout. And then maybe Sunday I'll try to do legs. I'm debating about what I want to do Sunday after the gym. I'm thinking about going up to a coffee shop that's in another little city down the road. Because I do know a back road now. I memorized the route. It's actually pretty simple. There's just 2 right turns, but you go straight for, miles and then turn right at one street, go, a couple miles down the road, turn right onto another street, and you're basically right there. So, thinking about taking that back road. Honestly, it seems like it'd be better than taking the highway anyway, because, if I can avoid the highway, I will. But I think in a couple weeks, I will try the highway. We'll start small. I'll take the highway getting back to my mom's place, coming from work. But, yeah, no, I think I'll take the highway even during rush hour, because the highway during rush hour probably wouldn't be as bad as the feeder roads. Yeah, the feeder roads are a mess during rush hour. So, but yeah, getting slightly better at changing lanes. I still just need to look at those visual cues in the side mirrors, just to see, hey, can I actually turn into this lane? The visual cue that I know is that if the car is fully visible and it's, it doesn't take up more than half of the mirror in terms of like visuals, and I think, as far as visual cues go, you're okay to turn into the lane as long as there's no one in your blind spot. So, I also got a couple stickers or magnets that just say new driver, so people at least know not to try and like speed around me, or not speed around me, but like do stupid shit around me, hopefully. I'm also gonna eventually invest in a dash cam. Figure that would be wise. Yeah, probably in a couple weeks or a few weeks, my ex will be by to get a little minifigure that, she wants for one of her sets that I bought for her. And, maybe we'll get coffee, I don't know. Just be nice just to sit down and talk. Speaking of, I never really showed some minifigures that I have, so hang on. So this is a rare minifigure that I have. It only came in one set, and you know, I was lucky enough, fortunate enough, to be able to afford to buy this minifigure. But here is the minifigure, Queen Amidala. I do like collecting Star Wars Legos. This minifigure basically sells for around 200. Yeah, she is that rare. And the set that she comes in sells for 350 to 400. It's the Gungan sub set. So, you know, quite a rare figure. Not the rarest figure that I do have, which, you know, again, I'm lucky enough to say. You know, the rarest figures that I have were figures that my late father bought for me that were cheap at the time, but, you know, now are worth a good chunk. But, you know, I don't know if I want to sell them yet. Mostly because the value might continue to go up, so I might wait another year and see if it continues to climb or if it's kind of tapering off. Yeah, I think after work today, since I get off at 3, I'll probably swing by the gym, like I said, and debating if I want to leave my car at the gym and just walk up to a coffee shop up the street rather than try and find parking in that parking lot, because I know it's a smaller parking lot, so it's not going to be very good for me to park. I mean, you can always try. Excuse me. You can always try and see. And there was also a few comments where people, you know, talked about my art and were saying that it's amazing, and you know, I just want to say thank you. I still need to go out and buy a particular brand of paper to experiment with hyperrealism. It's more expensive though, and I don't know if I can find it at this particular art shop, but we'll see. And you know, I guess people who are saying that, you know, this channel inspires them or gives them, you know, gives them comfort, I'm glad. You know, I'd even say for people who have similar experiences, talk to each other. You know, there's a small community now of people who are subscribed. You know, maybe you see some commonality with me, and that's why you subscribed. So, you know, if you're, you know, in a bad place, talk to each other. Because honestly, I don't have a ton of people in person to talk to, but you know, I'm trying to work on that. So anyway, gonna cut the video off here because I'm gonna go get ready for work, and it's a 7-hour shift, and it's usually slow anyway, so, but thankfully I'm not closing. I kind of hate closing. So, hope you all have a good day, and I'll post later tonight. See ya.